We toured one of the largest HVAC and plumbing distributors in North America. Welcome to Ferguson. In this video, we're going to show you what's behind closed doors for most homeowners and show you a behind-the-scenes look at some of the distribution and training facilities. We brought cameras into one of the distribution hubs and interviewed some of the folks making it all happen. So let's start with Jimmy Hollyfield sharing how big Ferguson is.
We are the largest HVAC distributor in the country.
So Norfolk is what we call one of our ship hubs. We run a shuttle out of here from this branch out to Chesapeake, Kitty Hawk, Hampton, Newport News, all the way up to Williamsburg, and then our Richmond branch takes over. That's another ship hub for the northern part of the state. We also get a distribution center truck every morning, about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Comes from Front Royal, Virginia, which is probably 4 or 5 times the size of this building that has just about everything you can think of there.
I don't know if it's if you can get an idea, but you can kind of see on this side how many actual bays that we have.
Oh yeah.
That we can actually receive trucks in. We actually have 2 counters in this building.
Yep.
Do you really?
Do we have a plumbing side and an HVAC side? Yeah. We try to have everything on hand. So we bring a lot of equipment in, we have it ready to go. So, you know, if you have a job that you sell and you got a change out to do that day or the next day, we typically have everything ready for you to go. If not, having a hub like this, so in our other branches, which are smaller branches that can't stock so much, like he was saying earlier, we run trucks every day. So if you need it in your area, which is a smaller branch, we can just zip it right on up there, you know, within a day and have it to you. So that's the point of us having all these different hubs like this.
Yeah. Ferguson has over 1,700 locations in North America and over 35,000 employees. They serve all 50 states in the U.S. and offer over 80,000 SKUs. An American-based company, the majority of the U.S. population lives within 60 minutes of a Ferguson branch.
We're talking about HVAC here. We sell everything, so as you walk through, you'll see anything from water heaters, furnaces, to appliances. We also have showrooms that carry high-end appliances or even cabinetry, for example, but fixtures, plumbing fixtures. If you talk about Ferguson in a whole, not just, like I said, we have different areas that do different things. So here in this facility, for example, we're HVAC, some lighting, plumbing. We do have some appliances here. If you go over to our Virginia Beach location, it's heavy in appliances. They have a big showroom there. But we also have a whole division that's a facilities group. So they handle all the multifamily, apartments, hotels, all that. So it can be anything from, like we're talking about here, HVAC and plumbing, all the way to, like we were discussing earlier, sanitation, toilet paper, urinal cakes. I mean, really? Anything. So cabinetry, you know,
fire and fab divisions,
some of the
sprinklers.
We do. We have a whole fire and fab. We have a mechanical division. So everything to big commercial VRF jobs that you've seen, the multifamily or the heat transfer units, however they call them these days. We have a diverse array of just different locations that handle different products. Like our fire and fab is a huge thing. We actually fabricate a lot of stuff
Waterworks
out of there.
I mean,
waterworks, so
handling all the big city jobs with the massive pipe.
Infrastructure. So you think about, you know, when a city or a county comes in and they decide to do a big development and they put that big pipe in the ground to manage their sewer and their domestic water, we provide all that pipe and stuff to them.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a big deal. Ferguson's goal is they want to make sure orders are picked. They're picked 100% right. We don't want to have to waste any time for the customer to help make us efficient, as we're big into shipping direct. So if we can get you that product, streamline it from point A to B instead of coming to us and going through our system, we'll get it to you directly as well. We have where you can set up to come by and pick up something after hours. There's our lockers.
The way this works is basically customer will call in or send it over an order online or whatever, email it to us. We'll hit them back, enter the order, say, hey, here's your order number, and it will generate a code that will either text or email to the customer. Lock will pop open, they'll grab it and they'll roll.
Yeah, it's pretty unique, and you know, it's just one more thing that you guys might be offering that the next guy's not. Another thing about Ferguson is they don't just sell you the products. They offer training and tech support, so their customers have confidence in knowing Ferguson backs what they're selling. For more about training that Jimmy and Ferguson offer, here's more.
I'm always glad when people call, man. I look at it, you know, sometimes it gets challenging. You know, I might field 70 calls a day, but at the end of the day, you know, most people like you are appreciative of what we're doing.
Right.
We provide customer support, and I'm happy to help. So it's a very rewarding, you know, deal for me.
Yeah,
for sure. So we actually have several trainers in our area. I train on the products that we sell. Mm-hmm. So specific for us, I will help a customer with anything that I can assist. Obviously, if it's a piece of equipment or a brand that I'm not familiar with, I'm not going to lead you down a path that I don't know. But yeah, if I can, I pretty much will help anybody with anything, but the focus is on the products that we sell in this area. We can have guys from all over the country look at the way that we do our training. We can either learn from them doing their training, so we can really build a solid training you know, class for all the guys out there. And then, you know, since we do have customers that go across region, you know, we may have somebody that goes from here to South Carolina that does a job. We need to make sure they have access to those guys. Mm-hmm. Or even if they take their own Goodman down there, we can make sure their guys down there are set up to where they can help them service the Goodman if it comes to that point. This is not something that we necessarily have to do. All manufacturers are going to encourage you to have somebody on staff that can help with technical assistance, technical training. But the way Ferguson looks at it is it wraps into that customer support. You know, we want to be the company you call if you need technical assistance. So if you have a problem, you can give me a call. We can walk you through it. If we need to do a job site visit, I'm available to go out and do job site visits. The training facility, that's a big thing. So we're in an ever-evolving industry with HVAC.
Let's wrap up with what Jimmy and Reed think is special about Ferguson.
It's tough to find a wholesaler or distributor that actually feels like they care about you in the way that Ferguson does. You know, we don't really consider anything right or you know, until you're satisfied, until the job's done.
In addition to all that is the level of support that we provide, both to contractors and homeowners. So, you know, on HVAC side, we typically don't sell directly to a homeowner just because it can be a dangerous field. You don't want somebody in there hurting themselves. But, you know, if a homeowner does come in and they pick up a product, I mean, we have knowledgeable staff that can get them through, whether it's the right plunger for a toilet or something. And then on the contractor side, instead of having to wait in a queue on the phone for hours to get technical support, we provide somebody here in your region that can help you.
This was such a cool experience. Thank you to Ferguson for letting us come behind those closed doors. A lot of folks don't know, a little trivia for you, is the first company when I started my little heating and air business to give me an actual account, a credit account, was Ferguson years ago. So thank you to Ferguson. We're hoping to do more videos in the future showing you things that you can't see elsewhere. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.